Believe that you have some questions, and your honest questions deserve an honest answer. Does evolution change the big story of the Bible?
So in Genesis 1:27, we see the reality that, so God created human beings in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. So simple, right? We covered that. But what's important here is that when God creates something, he creates something perfectly. And one of the biggest arguments about compatibility with science is that evolution says that that's not the case. It says that it took billions of years for us to form into this, which means we weren't created perfect. If Adam and Eve weren't created perfect, what's the point of a salvation? There was no fall if we were technically billions of years imperfect and evolved into a created being. But we also need to just look at the reality of, we know God creates perfectly, but we also know that God creates. So many other arguments you tend to see will have to do with the age of the earth and things like that. We all make a presupposition that all of those things existed for billions of years because science told us so. Does that mean that God is incapable of putting something into existence with an age? Yes or no? Was Adam and Eve placed in the Garden of Eden as babies? Interesting. So we end up at John 3:12, where I have spoken to you of earthly things and you do not believe. How then will you believe if I speak of heavenly things? This is the issue that we end up back to, where God even asks us, if we're told things on this planet by other people, where does our belief lie? Do we trust the Creator God? Do we trust the one who truly saved us? Or do we trust what society, what culture, etc. teaches us? So again, I know that we're covering all the things and I'm going over because evolution. But I'm going to get to the end point here of what you need to know is that if evolution is as advertised in the school system, then our belief structure does not exist. God did not create perfectly. Man did not fall. And if none of that happens, then there is no need for a Savior and there is no need for a Jesus Christ. And I'm telling you this because that's the point of the Scopes trial, to tell you point blank that if you believe that and believe that, then your faith doesn't exist at all.